and welcome back to my channel. So it is one day until I go to Australia, which is so exciting, with Doyoueven for the Arnolds Sports Festival, and I can't explain how nervous, excited, more nervous and more excited I am. We're currently sort of packing. It's a bit manic. It's Sunday. You know how Sundays are, a bit chilled. So we've had a little bit of a rest morning and we're gonna gym this afternoon. But yeah, I'm trying to get all of my packing done. It's really hard deciding what to bring, so I thought I'd take you on this process with me. And I'm also going to talk a little bit about my cut. So obviously I've been on a cut for about 6.5 weeks now. It will be 7 and a bit by the time I finish Australia. And the Sunday of Australia, before I come back, I've already planned my meal that I'm gonna have. First meal back into the normal world after cutting for so it feels like forever. But yeah, I'm really excited to sort of go back to a more normal diet and eat more of what I enjoy. Because although this cut's been a really interesting experience and I've learned a lot about my body, I couldn't do this forever. I'll give you more deets about my cut and show you some progress pictures and things like that later on in the video, but for now I am currently packing. This is where we're at so far. So I've got some heeled boots because I think there's a meal at the end and I want some sassy little boots to wear. Some white trainers because Doyoueven have said I need white trainers for the photo shoot. They've also said I need some trainers I don't mind getting dirty, and these are pretty old, so I figured, you know, I'll take the hit. Ooh, I got my nails done yesterday as well. They're like a little pinky colour. These are really comfy for just like walking around, but they're also like a nice shoe, if that makes sense. They look a bit grubby right now, but yeah, they're from Pull & Bear. I've had them for a few years now and they are definitely a go-to of mine. These are the piles I've got going on right now. Hard to sit down. So we've got skirts and shorts here. We've got tops here, bikinis here. So I need to obviously cut that down because I'm there for like 6 days and that's a bit extreme. And I've got some baggy sort of like culottes and then a couple of pairs of jeans. I'm not going to take them all. So it's time to decide what I'm going to take. Over here, I have created a pile of Doyoueven clothing that I own, and basically they said that most of the clothing is provided when we're there, but I have to take one outfit for the Thursday. So, option 1, go with the classic Doyoueven hoodie and little shorts, which have these cute little shorts inside. They're so soft and comfy. So I think that could be a cute outfit with some like little white trainers like these, or go pretty traditional and wear some Impact Seamless, or mix and match some of the XL range, which has a cute back, with some Impact Seamless. So yeah, I'm kind of edging towards this look just because it looks so comfy, and she said we need to be comfy, and by the whole like dirty shoe thing, that makes me think that we're doing some kind of strange obstacle course, but you know, I'm gonna vlog that too, so you will find out soon. In case you don't know what the Arnold Sports Festival is, it's basically like a fitness expo where loads of different brands, influencers, like athletes are going to be, and Arnold Schwarzenegger himself, although I can't say his name, himself is going to be there, and he's going to be on our booth, which is, wow, insane. So I'm actually going to get to meet him. At our booth in particular, we have loads of fitness challenges going on, loads of giveaways, so much. I think they have a Lamborghini. There's like this famous painter giving away a painting which is worth like 10 grand. All weekend, next weekend, 15th, 17th of March, we have some insane things going on. And then when we arrive on Tuesday afternoon, basically from then, we have like things planned with Doyoueven, like shoots, exploring Australia, and yeah, I am so stoked. I can't wait. I've never done anything like this. I am feeling really nervous. I feel like what if no one even knows who I am in Australia? But I'm just gonna roll with it, and I can't wait to meet people and, you know, sort of get out there and say hey, and hopefully 1 or 2 people will know me and I can give them a nice big hug. So yeah. So I just thought I'd share this mid-afternoon meal with you. I'm going to train in about an hour and a half, so wanted to get some protein. I've got some pork medallions there, which are pretty lean and a great alternative to chicken, some broccoli, and then some brown basmati rice. So I just got back from town, and if you can notice, I got my eyebrows done, so they're looking a little bit better. And I got a few bits that I needed. We basically needed a little like case weigher because I hate the sort of anticipation of not knowing whether your case is going to be too heavy or not, and I always had one of these when I lived at home, so I thought I'd invest and then I will know how heavy my case is before I get to the airport. I also got still nail varnish for my toes to match my hands, and then just some more eye cream and face cream. In case anybody's interested, this is the face cream that I use. It's by the Body Shop, vitamin E cream, really basic. Every morning and evening I use an eye cream, a face cream, and I also have the evening version of this, which I'll just grab. Yeah, sorry, it's really messy from the packing, but I'll tidy it before we leave. That keeps my skin really radiant, soft, and yeah, glowy. I also treated myself to a new rucksack, so I thought I'd show you that. So I basically have quite a minging rucksack that was just like really old, so I treated myself to this Lululemon one, or Lululemon, however you want to say it. It's really like basic, pretty cute. I've got my travel money in there. Yeah, I just wanted like a plain rucksack that was cute. But I thought I'd talk about this. This is my favorite sun cream at the moment by far. It is like silky smooth luscious niceness, and it is really protective as well. It is skin cancer foundation approved, which is awesome. I'm off to the gym now for my last session before Australia, which is so exciting, scary. So I'll let you know how it goes when I get back. See you then. So I'm going to update you on the cut that I've been doing for the last 6.5 weeks. You may have noticed on my Instagram, if you keep up with my posts and things like that, that I have like leaned out quite a lot over this period. So I'll just talk you through like what I've done to like change my workout regime, why I've been doing it, and things like that. 7 weeks ago, I decided to start my cut. Basically because I went on holiday over Christmas, I indulged loads, I've touched on this, and obviously I had the Arnolds Sports Festival coming up with Doyoueven. Yeah, that was another sort of drive towards cutting down a bit, getting a little bit lean, just so I felt confident, because I did feel really disgusting after Christmas. So alongside all of this, wanting to get lean, blah blah blah, deciding to go on a cut, I had a few sort of criticisms on Instagram from people saying that I wasn't doing all of my workouts correctly and my form wasn't spot on. And I always want to be making sure that I'm doing things spot on for you. So I decided to start working with a PT so that he could make sure that I'm doing everything correctly. And it really has taught me so much. Like, you can never like stop learning. I feel like no matter where you are in your life, where you're at, you can always learn more, and I'm always open to learning more. So I've basically been working with a PT alongside doing my own workouts as well. He's been helping me with my form and my cut as well, which has been really nice because I usually work completely by myself. If you fancy doing a cut, I'm here to help, or if you're doing one of my guides and things like that, just drop me a message and I can help you. So I feel like I've learned a lot through this process. So yes, my workouts, obviously I've been working with the PT, it's been a lot more intense. So yes, 5 days a week, one sort of slow, active, sort of rest day, still went to the gym, but mainly filmed. One of the major differences that I've seen throughout this cut is how much my upper body has grown. Obviously doing a cut, you do have to bid farewell to some of your booty gains, which I obviously have. I've lost some of my booty, but I'm okay with that because I know that after this cut I will go back to maintenance or in a surplus and get it back, hopefully. And when you fuel yourself correctly and you work out correctly, you can seriously, like, it's insane what your body is capable of. I wasn't not working my upper body before, but my workouts were a lot less upper body inclined. It's definitely been a lot more 50-50 split rather than more glutes and legs, whereas that was my focus predominantly before, and it really has begun to, you know, shape up, and I'm so pleased with that. Now diet, although the workouts are obviously a huge part, I think the diet is mainly what has given me results in this cut. My diet is usually very, very relaxed. I've told you guys that I eat intuitively, I eat sort of what I want when I want. Sounds bad, but I try and eat healthily, but I'm never like been a tracker or anything like that. I've just worked really hard in the gym, then eaten what I want and got my gains that way. And I've always eaten quite a lot of protein and stuff like that. So yeah, it's just sort of being wise with your choices. Whereas the last 6 weeks have been not enjoyable for my taste buds, but you know, it's just been routine in the end. I got used to it. The first week was alright, and then week 2, 3 was like, oh my god, I'm so hungry all the time. But yeah, my diet has basically been high protein, medium low carbs, and like relatively high fats, obviously healthy fats. So a typical day for me has included, start with egg whites and 1 egg, spinach, dried cranberries, for breakfast, and then a morning snack which would usually be a protein waffle, which sounds like it's bad, but it was literally eggs and a scoop of protein, and then you whack it in the waffle iron. And then at lunchtime I have another meal which is basically always been white meat. I've been having a lot of pork medallions, a lot of chicken. Ugh, I'm so sick of chicken. I've been sticking to complex carbs, so a lot of brown basmati rice, sweet potato, things like that. At the start of my cut I had an afternoon snack, so similar to the protein waffles. In the last few weeks where I've been sort of filling out again, I'll explain that in a minute, I've had another meal in place of that snack, so like another sort of meaty, ricey, vegetable-y meal, and then in the evening another ricey, vegetable-y, meaty meal. How exciting, I know. But it has really gotten me results. I've been having a lot of protein pancakes, so just literally the banana and the eggs and cinnamon, peanut butter on rice cakes, and interestingly rice cakes have been a great one. I've been avoiding corn cakes because they seem to make me bloat. Sounds awful, but it's not all that bad. I've literally made some favourite foods along this journey. Dried cranberries, they are the one you must try. I have been in a calorie deficit, and that is probably what I attribute to making me this lean. Obviously the workouts have helped, but as I was already working out for quite a long sustained period before that, the change in diet is really what has given me the results, because before my diet, like I said, was really, really lax. In week 1 and week 2 particularly, I saw massive weight loss. So I started off this journey at 63 kilograms, and I suddenly went down to like 59 or something. I think a lot of it was water weight when I weighed myself. I did notice, like, I don't know, I felt like my hip dips were becoming a lot more prominent, because my hips were sort of losing fat, and everywhere I'm very bottom heavy. And yeah, obviously my abs are really lean, so I was like, yeah, I love this, but then like, oh, it was a strange time. So I spoke to my PT. He's obviously very well knowledged. He used to compete, and I was like, this is interesting, and he was like, don't worry. And gave me some advice, and basically I spent the next few weeks filling out and building more muscles, so we sort of changed up my routine a bit. He's been absolutely fantastic. And then the last few weeks I've put on weight again, and I'm now 60. It doesn't sound like a big difference. 60 something, I think 60.5. I've lost quite a couple of body fat percentages, and I've gained muscle mass percentages. So that's fantastic. That's exactly what I wanted to do. So after I'd lost a bunch of weight, I have noticed I filled out a little bit more over the last week or so, particularly. And yeah, now it's tomorrow and I'm really scared. So we've got a bunch of photo shoots while I'm out there, so obviously it sounds a bit silly going to all this trouble just for that, but it wasn't just for that. I felt disgusting after Australia. I wanted to see what I could achieve, and I'm definitely feeling a little bit more confident now about going and doing some photo shoots for the first time ever. I'm really nervous, but we're gonna be fine. We're gonna do this. That's pretty much everything. I will keep you updated throughout the week, so obviously I'll be vlogging in Australia, but I'm gonna try and cut for one more week while I'm there, because obviously if I just like eat all the yummy food, I will be feeling a bit shit walking around the expo, like, bleh, because I haven't eaten those foods for so long, so I don't know how my body's gonna react. Enough cut talk. I pretty much need to go and finish packing. So for my final dinner, I've got 50 grams of rice, brown basmati rice, of course, some peppers, and some chicken. We have finally nearly got there, amazingly. I don't know how. This is actually under, it looks over, it's slightly under. Got my outfit for tomorrow ready, got my rucksack packed, got my favourite dried cranberries. I'm off to bed now. I'll catch you in the morning. We've got about 4 hours until we have to be up. Feeling very excited. I'm really relieved that everything is sort of packed. We've only got a few things to do in the morning. It was a very busy, hectic night, and I didn't get much uni work done, or in fact any uni work done, so I'm hoping I'll get some done on the flight. But yes, night guys. So we are at the airport. It's like 5 in the morning. We managed it, we made it. It was really hard waking up, not gonna lie. It was like freezing, but we managed to get a taxi, get here, and now waiting for breakfast. Okay, so check the difference between my breakfast, some scrambled egg and porridge, and the beast that is Will's breakfast. How delicious does that look? We are currently on the flight, about to take our first flight to Abu Dhabi, which is 6 hours 55. So it's a daytime flight, so not too bad. We are 3 hours in, and I'm currently writing an essay. So I'm getting some uni work done while I'm on the flight, so I didn't have to do as much when I'm there. So we are on our final flight, the final home stretch to Melbourne. So we were in Abu Dhabi for like 2 hours. I managed to find some relatively healthy food. I had like some chicken skewers and peppers, and yeah, now we're on our final flight. Hopefully everything will go well and run smoothly. But yeah, we're quite tired now. I'm going to do a bit more uni work and editing, and yeah.